The entertainment industry can be dazzling on the outside, but beneath the glamour and flashing lights lies a world of real emotions, deep connections, and painful heartbreaks that the public rarely sees. One such moment recently shocked the entire fandom when Shen Yue, tearfully and visibly broken, whispered the words that shook everyone watching, "I didn't mean to hurt him." Make sure to subscribe to our channel now, because this story is unfolding rapidly, and what you're about to hear will leave you stunned, emotional, and perhaps in tears yourself. It all began with what seemed like an ordinary day for Wang and Shen Yue, two beloved stars whose chemistry on-screen and deep-rooted friendship off-screen have made them fan favorites for years. Whether it's their unforgettable roles in Meteor Garden or the countless rumors that have surrounded their relationship ever since, Dylan and Shen have shared a bond that captivated millions. But no one expected their connection to be tested in such a heartbreaking and dramatic way. Just days ago, news broke of a tragic incident involving Wang. The details were blurry at first. Some reported it as a minor accident on set, others claimed it was far more serious. But then, images started circulating. Dylan, pale and unconscious, was rushed into a hospital emergency room. Shen Yue was right behind him, her face soaked with tears, hands trembling as she tried to make sense of what had just happened. Witnesses at the scene described the moment as surreal. One crew member stated, "We were rehearsing a scene. Everything was fine. Then there was a loud noise, and Dylan just collapsed. Shen screamed his name and ran to him. It was chaos." The shooting reportedly involved a dramatic action scene for an upcoming project they were working on together. It wasn't supposed to be real danger, just choreography, practice, rehearsals. But something went terribly wrong. While the hospital has not released a full report, inside sources suggest that Dylan suffered a serious head injury. He was immediately placed under observation in the ICU. For hours, fans waited with bated breath, refreshing social media, searching for updates, praying that their idol was okay. And through it all, one image stood out, the heart-wrenching sight of Shen Yue, curled up on a hospital bench, crying silently, whispering repeatedly, "I didn't mean to hurt him." Her guilt was palpable. Rumors began flying that Shen may have accidentally caused the injury during the scene. Some speculated she missed a timing cue. Others said Dylan stepped in to protect her during a stunt gone wrong. We may never know the full details of the moment itself, but what became clear is how deeply affected Shen was by what happened. Sources close to the production say Shen Yue has been inconsolable since the accident. She has refused to leave the hospital, often sitting by Dylan's side for hours. One staff member claimed she blames herself, even though no one else does. It was an accident, no one is pointing fingers. But Shen is heartbroken. She keeps saying if she had just done one thing differently, maybe Dylan wouldn't be hurt. Their relationship, which for years has teetered between playful friendship and something more, is now under the spotlight like never before. Fans have taken to social media in massive waves, sending prayers and messages of support not just to Dylan but also to Shen, who many believe is going through emotional torment. One fan posted on Weibo, "We don't know what happened, but we know Shen Yue would never hurt Dylan. She's hurting too. Let's pray for them both." The hashtag pray for Dylan and Shen began trending within minutes. But the emotional weight of the moment didn't end there. A heartbreaking video surfaced online from the hospital parking lot. It showed Shen Yue being comforted by Dylan's manager as she wept uncontrollably, saying, "He trusted me. I let him down. I can't forgive myself." That clip alone has been viewed over 30 million times within 24 hours, and comments range from compassion to speculation. Some netizens began digging deeper. Was this accident truly accidental? Was there any negligence on the part of the crew? Or was it just a tragic misstep during a risky scene? Though the production company released a statement calling it an unfortunate accident during a stunt sequence, the emotional damage done to Shen Yue appears far more devastating than any public relations statement could address. But amidst the chaos, something even more intimate and profound came to light. In a message shared privately with a friend but later leaked online, Shen Yue reportedly confessed that she had recently opened up to Dylan about her feelings, feelings she had kept hidden for years. I told him I still loved him. That I always did. We were going to talk after the shoot. The revelation has fans in emotional shambles. For years, they speculated that there was more than just friendship between them. And now, as Dylan lies in a hospital bed, unconscious and vulnerable, Shen's confession adds an even more heart-wrenching layer to the story. She wasn't just crying over an accident. She was crying over lost time, over words that may have come too late, over what could have been, and might still be if fate allows. Thankfully, as of the latest update, Dylan has shown signs of improvement. Though still under observation, doctors say his vitals are stable, and he is expected to make a full recovery with time. The news brought a wave of relief across the internet, with fans celebrating his strength and resilience. Yet for Shen Yue, the road to healing might take longer. Insiders say she hasn't returned home, hasn't spoken to the media, and refuses to resume filming until Dylan is fully conscious and able to speak. One of her close friends shared, she's been sleeping in a chair, barely eating. She talks to him every day, hoping he'll hear her. She tells him stories, apologizes, and begs him to wake up. This incident has reminded everyone that celebrities, no matter how perfect they seem, are human too. They carry love, guilt, fear, and sorrow just like the rest of us. And in moments like these, the veil of stardom fades, revealing a raw, real, and painful humanity that touches the hearts of everyone watching. As fans continue to hope for Dylan's full recovery, messages of love flood social media every hour. A campaign to send flowers and get well letters to the hospital was launched, with fans across Asia participating. Meanwhile, fellow celebrities, including Darren Chen and Caesar Wu, have sent public messages wishing Dylan a speedy recovery and urging Shen to stay strong. One comment from a fan perfectly captures the mood: "We all make mistakes. We all go through accidents. What matters is love." And it's clear Shen Yue loves Dylan deeply. That's what's real. That's what will help them both heal. Indeed, love may be what carries them through this painful chapter. And if fate allows, this tragic moment might not be the end of their story, but the beginning of something even more meaningful. Perhaps, when Dylan wakes up, he'll open his eyes to see the one person who's never left his side. Perhaps, the words Shen Yue whispered through her tears, "I didn't mean to hurt him. I love him," will finally be heard. In the world of entertainment, few stories are as emotionally charged, as raw, and as unforgettable as this one. From joy and laughter to tragedy and guilt, Dylan Wang and Shen Yue have taken fans on an emotional roller coaster they never saw coming. And now, as the world watches and prays, we wait for the moment when Dylan opens his eyes and sees the woman who never left his side, holding his hand and waiting for a second chance. Don't miss any updates on this unfolding story. Subscribe now and turn on notifications, because the moment Dylan speaks again, the world will be listening.